Good evening, morning, afternoon, freaks and geeks. This is Railuge, and today we are continuing the Shining Star story arc. So, if you recall, their base has been attacked by the Arachnos. And I just cleared it out, and now I'm about to go and talk to Twin Shot again. But, also, as I had said, since one thing I'm going to be doing about my story is I've made the characters that show up in the story, in the plot. So, since I gotta kind of finish this with this guy, next time I will load up my other hero that is going to be in the next mission. That was some fancy footwork back there, Dominic. I have to say I was quite impressed. Were you not there, I don't know how things would have turned out. Once things get cleared up, we'll get a new mission ahead of us. Find out if we send Arachnos agents to our front door. Glad you show up. We need to find out who or what was behind the Arachnos attack on our base. It's odd for them to attack anyone in the city. They also seem to have sent some rather incompetent soldiers to attack us. However, I need to run ballistics and watch the security footage to get a second look at the situation. There's something sticking in my craw about that whole thing. Well, I've got the whole gang hitting the turf trying to track down information on this. You might want to check in with Proton, since he's right around the corner over there at City Hall. Maybe you can find something in their records that he overlooked. Yeah, I know I'm guessing that Shaw's here. Either way, we still might appreciate the help. So, I've mainly played this game with my friend, Zephyr Falcon, who's, by the way, I'm playing his character currently. I remade his character that he made for the story. We also had made a character with my ex. However, her story was, I'm a girl. She kind of wanted to have a love interest with Bone Fracture, but in the story, his interest is not love. Well, that was a cat jumping up on a table. I've been tracking down records of recent disturbances and superhero activity to try to find out why Arachnos has been acting as they have. Found anything? There have been no signs of Arachnos attacking the city. It would seem we were targeted directly. How did they target us? I think it might be the research I have been doing on the Shivans. Or maybe they found out. Found out what? Now is not the time to talk about it. We still need to find out why Arachnos is attacking us and who is behind it. Is there anything I could do here? No, I think I have handled here. However, you might want to see if Dillo has found anything. He said he is going to the hospital. I'll look for him at the hospital. So, I've decided to leave my ex's character out of the story. Mainly because she did not supply anything. So, I also have been playing this with my brothers, which may make an appearance. I'm not sure, but as like teenagers / young adults, playing with them was a feat in itself. I don't want to say anything bad about my brothers, because it was mostly myself. All three of us had different ways of, hi, there's a group of people. See, this is one of the reasons why I love superheroes. My preference of like MMOs went from freaking Shin Megami Tensei Online, City of Heroes, EverQuest, like 1A and 2. And I know people are like, oh, you sacrilege, why are you doing these above EverQuest? Because it's more fun. I mean, look at this guy here, he's chilling. He's literally chilling while he's AFK against that pillar. And it's just, occasionally he'll just run into people. They're just standing around roleplaying. And this guy has all the thugs. That's neat. 10 Penny, Big Smoke, Trevor, Carl, Chop, Franklin. And I have to repeat what I said in the first episode. You rarely come across the same costumes. Very, very, very rarely. So no, where's Dillo? Ah, he's hanging out over here by the vending machines. Hey, Dillo. My friend, why do you come to me with your air sounds? This makes me, as you say, do a round bubble. Double take? Hi, Dillo. Proton said you were looking for clues. Ha ha ha! You are full of the correct, Dominic. I am the Dillo who is seeking the clues in how your air sound will like hospital. Ha ha ha! I am thought questioning over why Earthlings don't use a glurt-dueling geyser to cure radical decompression of cellular structures inside corporeal matter. It is, as you say, easy as a cat whisker. I'm sorry, Dillo. Are you trying to rip off of Teen Titans? Why are names so bad with me while I'm trying to record? This makes me mad. My air sounds are too squeaky. I apologize. Let us bellow about the arachnos. I have seen life traces of the agents of the 8 legs come to this building. But the Earthlings inside made much air that there were no arachnos that had come here. I think this is what you Earthlings say is changing truth on a hairless head front. Lying through their teeth. You're saying the arachnos agents were here? You're better with air sounds than I am, Dominic. Yes, that is what I say to you. But they are not here now, and your Earthlings doctors say they were not here. I am now making 2 thought quests. Possibilities are made that my scantronics are not working, or possibilities are made that the brain electronics have been changed by the arachnos agents to the doctors. Or the arachnos dressed in civilian clothes. Because if you're like trying to sneak into a place, you don't dress up as in your costumes. You try to blend in. Saying the doctors are working with arachnos? Ha ha ha! Those are the sounds the Grim made too. He then went to your police like a, as you often say, overcooked biscuit. Went to the police. I need to get there at once. Like a hotcake? I think that's what he was trying to say. Hotcake? I have a shield! So, one of my problems I had, my younger brother, he was excited to play with us. Yes, I understand that. He also wanted to make sure that we were doing the best that we can. Both me and my friend Zephyr had our inspirations full, like maxed out to what we could do. But my younger brother kept trying to make sure that our enhancements are alright. And now keep in mind, my younger brother is only 4 years younger than I am. It wasn't like I'm like 16 and a 5-year-old is trying to tell me how to play. It was more of, I was like, what, 17, 18? And 14-year-old was trying to tell me how to play. Also keep in mind, he was the first to play this. Got it? So for all people that are like, oh, this is my game, I discovered it first. That's how, that was his mindset, pretty much. I don't want to put words into his mouth, but that's how I'm interpreting the situation. You have come seeking answers about those who ally with the Spider Lord, Dominic, as do I. That we both bring forth our question to the lawbringers is no coincidence. Why isn't it a coincidence? The followers of the Spider lurk in hidden niches, ready to strike down their prey at any given moment. Yet these ones walk brazenly within the light. Since I smell the alien one's presence on you, you ken that strange things are at par with the surgeons that crafted their healing rays upon the enemy. Thus, your honor propels you to make the lawgivers aware of this transgression. Let it be known that your Grim has already done just that. My Grim? Yes, Dominic, I have pledged my honor upon the sacred blade of Tyranno that I would protect you and your own. To gaze further into reflective pools of the honor within my eyes would be to render my charge void. So I ask that we speak no further of this. Know that my guise is tantamount to all that other concerns. And you know what's really freaky about this? Grim is a character that my friend would make. And a lot of his speech is what my friend would say in a character like this. This is really creepy and I don't like it. Let's see, okay then, well, did the police find anything? The lawgivers were overcome with befuddlement as I put the question to them. I believed them at first to be ensorcelled by the Spider Lord, for they showed themselves to be befuddled. However, I would learn this was because they had only interacted with lesser Cracker Grim, who had yet to win a wrestling tournament. It would seem their police dogs, as they call them, are beholden to their vows of silence. At the end, the lawgivers assured me that there have been no arachnid sightings under their vigil. Well, what about the doctors? I am unsure what to make of the surgeons and their duplicity, as well with the possibility that he who is Dillo was sensing something outside his realm of knowing. I set forth to search the marketplace for any signs of these blackguards, if they walk freely among us, and surely they wish the... I can't read that of the disguise. However, the Countess of Fire insisted that her training in the commercial arts far surpassed mine. Perhaps she was waylaid one of them as we see. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. Thanks, Grim. My voice is going. Oh my god. Water. The best drink ever. I love these signs, by the way. Super lanes, the Mexican restaurants, the your ad here. It is so awesome and I love it. So, we keep telling my brother, yes, we got it under control, we know what we're doing. And eventually he did get mad at us and like left the mission and dropped our team, and from then it was difficult grouping with him. I understand where he was coming and I understand why he got mad, but we already had maxed out our enhancements, so it's like, yes, we know what you were doing, thanks for the help, but we know what we're doing. Oh my god! Dominic, quickly! You have to see this. After all the searching, I finally found it. I found it! Wow, you found the Railuge agents? Totally! Can you believe it? This whole time... Wait, huh? The Railuge agents. You found out what's behind the attack? Oh, that. No, other than that stupid arrow. But check this out. I totally found an enhancement on the market that keeps my hair in place, even when I'm on fire. Like, isn't that the most amazing thing ever? I was totally like, Flambeau, honey, you know someone had to invent it. Keep looking, sugar. And sure enough, bam, right here in my hands. Now I can fight crime and look my best. You know, that's the thing that sucks the most about fighting criminals. Am I right? You take all the time to get your hair to do just what you want. Flambeau, an arrow. You said you found an arrow? What? Flambeau rolls her eyes and hands you the arrow. Obviously you don't care about the details, which, you know, are like the most important thing to pay attention to. I found the arrow when I was over by the Architect Entertainment building on my way here. I thought it might be one of those clue things, but Arachnos doesn't use arrows. And there's a mark on the arrow with a big S on it. And last time I checked, Arachnos starts with an A, right? Right? Flambeau, was this the only one? No, there are others, right next to all of those dirty Arachnos uniforms in the dumpster nearby. But since we were looking for people and those uniforms are clothes, that doesn't really help us, does it? No, it doesn't. Smarty pants. So, look, I'm going to get back to searching the auction house, and if I catch one of those Arachnos people, I'll be the one who saves the day by arresting them while you're wasting everyone's time looking at arrows or something. Jeez, they're letting anyone be a hero these days. I'll leave you to that, Flambeau. Clue found! Someone recently ran a simulation in the Architect Entertainment building entitled Operation Kidnap Sinclair. You need to find out who the Sinclair person is, and quickly. So, I love the fact that you can call them after a while. Sinclair? Are you serious? Do you know who Justin Sinclair is? Oh boy, this just got big. I can't believe this. These arrows you found next to the Arachnos costumes bear the logo of the Sinclair family crest. Sinclair as in Justin Sinclair, also known as Manticore, my favorite hero on this. This can only mean that Manticore has been kidnapped by Arachnos. We have to save him. I'll save him. I know where the guy lives. I'll take you to his mansion. You're going to need to find and rescue him. In the meantime, I'll try to contact the Freedom Phalanx, the group he's part of. Good luck, Dominic. Oh my god, my throat. Ow. Okay, so. It's also starting to get warm in here. Now, my older brother, keep in mind, he's like 4 years older than me. And I know you are watching, okay? I have a feeling you're going to be watching this series. So, take this with a grain of salt, please. Because, and it wasn't just him, I've seen other people do this. But, and you probably recognize the conversation, bro, but making female characters based on the I love how there's missions that you take the train to get to. Oh wait, I should level up. But making female characters based on the supergroups or the villain groups. Now that in itself, I don't care. I don't mind. But when you make the villains for breeding purposes, especially when about 100% of the villain groups are not, well, no, more than 90%, 95. I'm just coming up with the percentages out of the top of my head. But I'm trying to say majority of the villain groups do not breed to make more people. And it's like the Clockwork, Circle of Thorns, the Thugs. There is no way. Bone Smasher, Power Push. Dominate towards the mind of a single foe. confuse an enemy, forcing them to believe their friends are not who they appear to be. A successful enemy will ignore you and attack their own allies. That presence will... Okay, so I could either get Power, Push, Confuse, or Dominate. I actually think I'm going to go for Dominate this time. Away I go! So anyway, like with the Circle of Thorns, I kind of don't want to spoil it, now that I think of it. But I mean, with the Clockwork, it's obvious. They're robots. Robots can... Did that just censor that guy running past? My first thought was, he looks naked. I'm not going to bring it up. And then he runs past, and like, his butt looks like it got censored. Like a little fuzz box over it. Okay, I have no idea what happened. So anyway, and the thugs, they group people off the street. They have no time to do the naughty, raise the child for like 18 years. And that's the other thing. It takes so long to raise a child. Majority of the stuff, especially with the Rikti, the original main villain group, they don't have the time to wait for these kids to grow up and train them in order to do their conquering or their drug dealing or whatever it is that they their goals are to do. And also, on the whole point of having difficulties, like teaming up. I know we were like younger, but it was the whole like, come on, hurry up, let's go. I cannot stand that kind of grouping, especially now. You see, it's like I'm trying to figure out how to best my enhancements. I cannot stand it when people rush me when I'm doing stuff like that. It's like, do you want me to fight better or not? So anyway, enough bitching, because I have good things to say about my brothers. I do like their character development, even though I just harshed on the female versions. But they do have some pretty good character developments. My younger brother made fun of my first character, by the way, because it was Mr. Indifference. He was the martial artist with regeneration. And because he's a indifferent, he had a tuxedo on, like a work outfit. And I was like, he needs to look a little bit like a superhero, so I put stars on him. And then my friend Zephyr was like, well, if he's indifferent, wouldn't he not care? And I was like, doesn't matter. So, also, my younger brother had made, I had done like a, oh, I can't move, Scrapper himself, but with reflexes. I can't remember what his main power was. So, we would constantly compare our characters. And of course I would get in character, being like, it doesn't matter. But, he was talking to one of his friends about my character. And he was like, so, imagine you're just sitting in the middle of a, conference with, like, your, co-workers and whatnot. And suddenly, one of them jumps upon the table and goes, "Rah!" That's my brother's character. And it's true. Because he was... Oh, turn back down, we might let you live. He was seriously the kind of person that it's like that was one of his power-ups. Like his self buff. Just getting up, just like roaring, beating your chest. My younger brother also got to level 50 before I did, which I am not too bothered by it. Why would I be? So, he's in a raid. Okay, I thought that was like a clicky. I was like, there's clicking here? But, looks like you've come to a dead end, hero. You'll never find where we're keeping Manticore. It would help to actually hit him. So, he was in the middle of one of the major raids with like a whole bunch of people. And I come up and I was like, oh, hey, you're fighting such and such? And he goes, yeah. I was like, where are you? He goes, on the floor, dead, of course. So it appears that with super reflexes, doesn't work very well against arch-villains. And my older brother, okay, so now I have to find a secret passage. You know, first you'd think like these. There's the secret passage. Up, maybe. Up. This book. So, the last time I remember grouping with my older brother, he had made a character called the Blarney Stone. And, it was based off of, Scottish, I think it was Scottish folklore. And I know I don't have much to say about that, because I don't remember much of the grouping, but I have to say that was his best character that I've seen. And it was actually kind of cool. So, talking about grouping, my ex didn't do so well. And I doubt she's watching, but she is. Well, you gotta... Fuck, I can't think of words. We gotta take everything with a grain of salt, alright? So, we were grouping as villains. I was a stalker, and she was a brute, I believe it was. And so, we're in this one place, and there was a bunch of groups, like, in one area. So I was like, okay, do not follow me. I'm going to be invising. I'm going to try to go over here and pull these groups of bad guys. I invis, and she goes, bad guys where? Runs out from our hiding and in the middle of the group, and instantly gets slaughtered. So she yells at me, it's like, why weren't you there protecting me? I was like I said, you were going to kill the groups? And as you saw, you kind of got slaughtered. She's like, well, resume. I'm like, you're kind of in the middle of the group, you're going to get slaughtered, I'm going to get slaughtered, hit the hospital, come back. And even trying to, like, kite them did not work. Oh shit, I did not realize I was almost dead. Walk away from my corpse so I can, like, just click this. He's probably not going to do that. God damn it. Okay, so one thing I love doing is role playing in this. My friend Zephyr and I made these two characters, Yin and Yang. Yin was like a black, like dragon demon character, and he had melee weapons. Yin was a cute little lion Neko, however you say it. She had little cat ears. She's so adorable. And our plans was that as they leveled up and advanced through their through the game, we would create more costumes of them mutating a bit more into their animal side. And then when they got to level 50, we were going to make a character that was them combined, because the story was that they were going to fuse because they're yin and yang. So and they would always group. And and yin was force field. So it's like I would buff him with shields. I would have like crowd control abilities, and he would go in and just slaughter the fuck out of everything, just right in their face. And people would see us running around, and they would like talk to us, and we're like, yeah, that's my brother / sister, whatever. And that actually got people to group with us. And that was all like freaking cool. And there was this one point where we died. We had to run back. I got there first, and there was like a group of people standing outside of our mission door, and they started flirting with my character. So I'm like, I'm also a guy in real life, and they're like, oh, we don't care. So we just started role playing like my girl was being shy because she never had people hit on her before. So she would be like being all shy, like, oh no, it's okay, it's fine. It was stuff like that. And Kyle gets back, and he's all like, alright, let's get in. Like, says it out in local because he knew what was going on. So I was like, okay, I'll be there, brother. And I'm like, okay, guys, I gotta go. It was nice talking with you. You guys are so nice. And they're like, she's hot, though. And I'm just like, okay, flattering. So it's like a main reason why I love this game. Interacting with the other people. It has such a really good, like, I keep saying the word and I keep forgetting what it is. Community. Such a good community. Especially with that one contest they had to doing like videos to promote the game. And my younger brother was a part of that. He was in one of the videos his friend made. And the only thing that his friend decided to keep in there was him doing like one of his power-ups with the katanas out. He would that was his power. He would like do like a flip with the katanas out and then like land and do like a really awesome pose. And that was it. And also, my god, that paladin. Zephyr and I were trying to find the paladin so we can get the badge for him. And yeah, they have achievements in the forum badges. And you get to select them to be like... Oh, I should have hit that after I hit him. I missed it anyway. But you get to select it, and that would be part of like your name, like the Invincible or something like that. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So we were badge hunting, and we went to Perez Park, one of the zones that are a little bit tougher because they have bosses almost everywhere. But pretty much, I was waiting for Zephyr on top of one of the buildings. And the sun was setting, and my character also had sunglasses on, because sunglasses. And while it was setting, the song Sunglasses at Night was running through my head, and I was like, dude, if I knew how to record, I could so totally do a music video for Sunglasses Night for City of Heroes. That would be awesome. So we played the song while we were fighting skulls. And as far as like characters go, I have made quite a lot of characters, but with doing I need to remember I can dominate. But I have several characters that I'm not going to use for my story. Like Mr. Indifference for one. My friend Zephyr also came up with Dr. Chaotic Evil. The thing is, Mr. Indifference is a superhero that all he does is he punches people and he's indifferent to pain. So it's like the pain doesn't really bother him, so he doesn't like pass out from exhaustion. Which the super groups had noticed, so they sent him on missions. Why did he go and fight villains if he's so indifferent? And I'm sorry, I keep looking to the right because I keep looking at my screen. They're cheering me on! They're happy I defeated these guys. These guys must have been like, either these guys were the popular crowd or those guys were the popular crowd. But anyway, they're dead. But, and also the thing is, it's like, he fails a mission, oh well, he failed a mission. So, and the reason why I came up with this character, I was walking with my friend JJ, and I was trying to talk to him, and he just goes, yep. I was like, okay, Mr. Indifference. He goes, hey, that sounds like a superhero. Boom! Superhero idea made. So, and it came up with Dr. Chaotic Evil being his superhero like villain. So, Clubhouse was like back to me. So So what's going on is that Dr. Chaotic Evil, he is the traditional like kind of villain, and his whole thing, the reason why he is evil is to try to get a reaction out of Mr. Indifference. And yes, I'm recording. I'm almost done though. So he would try doing the whole thing of like, I got your this really attractive girl tied to the train tracks, and the train is going to come and get him. But also, I have the orphanage on fire. You're going to have to choose one of them. I'll choose the orphanage because that's like most people. I mean, lose some, you win some. Curse you indifference! Yeah, I got this power being aimed directly at Earth, and I'm on the moon. It's only going to take minutes, and you can't get yours out to rocket. I'm going to destroy the world! Oh well, I tried. Curse you indifference! So it's like, that's the whole thing. We were debating whether we should make a comic out of it or not. Oh, and apparently that guy was trying to get me to join them. Being like, oh, we'll give you riches beyond your imagination. And I'm just like, I don't care, I'm just gonna swing you around and give you a bad time. So, Zephyr decided to make Dr. Chaotic Evil as his main villain for when City of Villains came out. And we were trying to figure out what powers he should have. So, well, first of all, of course, he had to have the little vignette, I think it's called, like the handlebar mustache that twirls like, nah. He had like a, what was that? He had like a top hat, very traditional, like cliche villain outfit, and his powers, he was a ninja mastermind with trick arrows. It was awesome. We even had them duke it out. Guess who won? Hello, Manticore. I'm over here. Could you speed it up some? I've been waiting for a while now. Well, it's about time. So, you managed to get here even before my guys reported back to me. Your guys? The Arachnos agents? Yes, the Arachnos agents. Is there something wrong with me controlling Arachnos agents? Well, yes, I'm afraid there is. Good answer. Then I guess it's a good thing they're not working for Arachnos, or ever have. They're all friends of mine, posing as agents. In other words, they're on our team. But why would they dress up like Arachnos agents? To see if your ragtag band of friends really had what it takes to be crime fighters. And I'll say, I'm impressed. I've set everything up from the moment you joined them, and I had to see what you would do all the way to the very end when you were promised riches and the like. Let's just say that if I had a chocolate factory, I would be heading over to you right about now. Not following. What I'm getting at is that I'm going to sponsor your team of heroes. From here on, you're not going to be hanging around inside some old abandoned lab. You're going to be out in King's Row battling the Clockwork Paladin. You're going to get a better base, better support, and the best thing, you get to have me breathing down your shoulders the whole time. This job isn't easy, but I think you all can do it. From here on, count me as one of your members. Now go tell your friends. Yay, he likes me, and he's my favorite hero. Wait, okay, I was about to say did he leave because I wanted to get a close-up of him. Look at his shit, just look at his majesticness. and he's unnatural, so he just uses like his bow and arrows, and he uses trick shots like Legolas. Oh yeah, I could just exit. Like, he's following me. I'm gonna exit. And it's just like, this name is so awesome, and the name Manticore, and Manticore, 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 Manticore. I know what my thumbnail's gonna do now. You're kidding! Manticore's behind all this? And it was because he was testing us? That has to be the craziest thing I've heard all day! Hold on, I'm getting a message from Proton. Wow, kiddo, this is for real. Looks like Manticore has given us a new base. In King's Row! Fighting the Clockwork Paladin! Looks like we're moving on up, you know, like these president guys, or something like that. That was totally way before my time, you know? What do I know? What I do know is that we're going to need some time to set up our new base. Swing by and talk to me when you're level 10, and we can check out the new digs. Alright, so there's another half to this, and here's Kitsune, meow. So, that's all the time I got for this. I'm actually not going to continue that because I need to get to level 10. So, the next episode is actually going to continue on my storyline, my plot that I got going on. So, if you would like to see/hear that, do subscribe. Zoc is standing over to my left being all patient, so I might as well also end the video for his sake. And until next time, stay white and nerdy.